What's the report?
Possible SI in response to a police welfare check. Patient was found laying in the living room floor, downtime unknown. Unresponsive, apneic, diaphoretic with weak bradycardoid pulse. Pupils were slow to react with brady pulse at 40, BP 60/40, pulse ox 80.
Let's get her on the bed in 4. Move on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Patient was surrounded by an empty bottle of whiskey and an empty bottle of Ambien. The prescription was last filled 9 days ago for 90 pills at 6.25 milligrams dose. We gave nasal Narcan in case of any unknown opioids with no changes. Bilateral 18s with fluids and first-round meds were able to bring the pulse over 50. Patient remains apneic without assistance. Glasgow of 6, spontaneous eye opening without any response to verbal or pain, and pupils aren't responding.
Is respiratory here yet? We need a vent. And switch them to our monitor.
You must have been hurting. You'll be all right now. I promise. Please, don't be afraid. I'm not here to hurt you. I am your guide. I'm here to take you to the afterworld. I'm sorry. It's still difficult for me to explain, no matter how many times I've done it. Well, the afterworld is what comes after. After life, of course. Or more precisely, I guess, it's what comes after death. To put it simply, you are no longer part of the living world, and it's my job to take you to the next one, the afterworld. No, not really. I mean, kind of. The afterworld isn't bound by the mortal constraints of religion and belief. It is neither heaven nor hell, but those are places within the afterworld. If you really want to go to either one of those places, you can. Where you go is a choice you make for yourself when you face death. Yes, you decide. Death will ask the questions. You, and only you, may answer it. I am here to take you to him, and then, once you've made your choice, I will take you to your afterworld. You can think about it on the way there. I'll try to answer what questions I can, of course. You look afraid. That's okay, it's only natural. But you're not alone. I am here, and I will help you. Ugh!
Did you fall down? Here, little guide. Give me your hand. Now, where did you go? There you are. Got you. Are you afraid, little morsel? I can hear your heart pounding. Locked behind your ribcage. I can almost see the thoughts as they race through your skull. I smell your soul swimming through your spine. And I have no idea. My name was taken from me morsel, do you know how your loved ones will say, "Don't go toward the light"? Or have you heard of those who almost died, pushing through a darkness so deep, trying to either reach the warmth and brightness of their afterworld, or return back to their bones and live again? I am the dread before that light. I am the abyss before the guide. I am the darkness you run from to reach your afterworld. And yet, despite what you've seen, what you've heard, despite your fear, you remain perfectly still at my feet. You linger before the devourer of histories, the maw of souls, the bone eater, and you do not run. Or is it that you can't run? I suppose we shall see. Now, little morsel, what do you think of what I am? There is so much life in you yet. Did I not say that I can hear your heart as it pounds within the cage of your chest? You cannot lie to me, you poor, pitiful little morsel. Tell me, what did you do to get here? This is not a place for the living. And who told you that you are dead? Did your guide not notice? Perhaps they were too weak, too fresh. No, young one, you are not quite dead. Not completely. No, your soul is still attached to your bones. How else would I be able to find you? To follow your scent, and then the guides. It was almost too easy for me. Do you know what I did to them? Your fresh young guide. I ate them. Guides do not have bones anymore, not like you. But their souls still crack so nicely between my teeth. So scrumptious. How delicious you will taste. But not yet. You're not quite ripe. Not yet. Time will make the first bite even more satisfying. When you are ripe for the reaping, I will feast on your bones. So tell me, little morsel, where have you hidden them? Where are your bones?
Away, foul creature! Abomination!
You! How dare you!
Be gone from my sight! Leave them alone!
Mark my words, little morsel. When I find your bones, I will devour your soul. You will be mine, do you hear? Mine!
How dare you make such threats in my presence?
Are you all right? Hush. Hush. Forgive me. It was not my intention to frighten you. Be at peace, young one. The creature is gone. You. I know you. I have seen your face before, haven't I? You don't seem to remember me. No matter. Please, do not be afraid. I can do you no harm. Here, let me help you to your feet. It is only a hand, young one. Take it. There. Is that not better? Come, walk with me. A guide? No, I am not a guide. Am I dead? No, though he and I are close. We do share some resemblance, after all. I am the structure of every human being before they are born, the frame upon which their life is built. I am what remains once their life has fled, before all returns to the dust of the earth. I am the story of every human life, and I keep the record of it well. My name? I am afraid it would be impossible for you to pronounce, young one, for it has not been said aloud for 160 millennia at least. If you like, you may refer to me by title. I am the Goddess of Bones. Yes, bones, young one. Every bone in the human body tells a story, you see, and I have read them all, beginning to end. I know the story of your life, as written in your bones, young one. Every fragment, every divot and crack, every physical pain you experienced, every illness, every choice you have made to influence the being you are now. I have seen it all. I know what you did, young one. I know precisely what actions you took to reach this place, to be greeted by a guide. Please, there is no need to apologize or feel ashamed for your choice. I can see the effects of all the suffering you have endured, even though such hardships and pain are invisible to the mortal eye. Do you know what makes bones truly remarkable, young one? Bones, although sturdy, are not incapable of change. They will grow and mend with you. They will adapt to the work that you submit them to. If you had decided to carry the weight of 1,000 stones atop your shoulders, then they would have strengthened to support you. If you had followed a path of dance, your feet would have been molded to suit the task. If a bone is broken, it will be mended and stitched together again with time and healing. Souls are the same way. I am not as familiar with souls as a guide or death would be, but from my limited experience with them, I know they are capable of being strong as any bone, perhaps even stronger. Perhaps that is why that abomination sought you out. It is a creature of destruction and discord. existing both within and outside of the afterworld. Where did it come from? You should not ask, young one. It is my enemy, and that is all you need to know of it. You are lucky I was able to get to you in time before you were consumed. I cannot say for certain why it has chosen to come after you. Perhaps it found a certain likeness to you. This is quite complicated to explain. Like the creature, you seem to be in a state of between. You are neither part of the afterworld yet, nor are you able to return to your body in the mortal realm on your own. I am afraid even I do not entirely know how this is possible. This has only happened a few times, and the last occurrence was easily over 1,000 years ago. I remember much, young one, but not all right away. Nevertheless, please be assured I will protect you. You are safe. I will not allow the creature to harm you. I am taking you somewhere it will not be able to reach you. I will do my best to return you home, if that is what you want. But I cannot take you until you've made that choice. It is not so simple, young one. You can tell me now that you wish to return, but if in your heart and soul you would regret that choice, then it is not truly what you want. I cannot see into your heart, young one. Your heart is a muscle, not a bone. Oh, please, young one, do not cry. My intention was not to mock you, please believe me. I meant only that I cannot be the one who determines what your choice is. That can only be deciphered by death. Yes, young one. Only death will be able to ask the question of you, and discern which answer you give is true to your heart and soul. He is quite perceptive, you know. I do admire him for it. And that is why I am taking you to him now. Stay close to me, young one. Hold my hand if you wish. I will not let you wander the abyss on your own.